The fact is, TPS for certain individuals under the court ruling, they no longer have status. TPS was temporary. It was never meant to be permanent status. You had an opportunity while you were here to possibly try to change your status. Now that the court ruling has went out, you no longer have that option. You have to go back to a country that either take you or back to the country you came from. And if you deport yourself, which we will give you $2,600 plus a plane ticket to go home, you have the opportunity at that point to fill out it legally for a visa or another way to come back in this country. But you have to come in through our immigration systems and follow our laws, not illegally. But if we have to arrest you and deport you, that option of coming back in this country is off the table.
So yeah, this is pretty serious. If you're in that situation, if you were here because of TPS or on TPS, you're really kind of stuck with this tough decision. You either self-deport, take the $2,600, which, I mean, honestly, that's not going to get you very far. It's not going to get, it's not very much money, but at least they, they're offering something. But you either self-deport and leave the life that you know behind here in America and go back to Haiti or Syria, or you try to hide out and be in hope that you don't get caught. But if you get caught, you have no chance of getting back into the country. At least if you self-deport, you'll have the opportunity to come, to do the paperwork, get your shit straight, and then possibly come back to the United States. But if you try to hide and then you get caught, that's it. It's pretty much a done deal. I have a strange feeling that there's going to be quite a few people who are going to be on the run because they probably don't know what the hell they're going to do in their country of origin, whether if that's Haiti or Syria. A lot of them may have never even been there since childhood. Some of them came here when they were very young, early childhood. So they probably would have no idea how to make a life, unless you got some serious savings stacked up and that you can add with that 2,600 to try to make a life down there in your home country. Trying to self-deport, but you could try to run. But if you get caught, like you said, you get deported and they got to force you out of here, you kind of fucked.
So now my question to the Supreme Court, what exactly am I going to say to those hundreds and thousands children who are born here and whose parents are on CPS and can be at any time deported? What should be my answer?
You tell them some very bad people were running the country and they did stuff that have consequences. The consequences are now. And unfortunately, people that may have had good intentions are the ones who are going to have to suffer. The same way the Americans had to suffer when people were coming in here unchecked.
I got a question for all of the Haitians and Syrians. Why did you wait 15 years? Temporary means temporary. You waited 15 years, you ain't get no paperwork. You ain't try to get legal. You ain't try to get permanent residence. You ain't tried to become a citizen. You ain't get no green card. Temporary means temporary. To all my Haitians and Syrians, I am glad that they're ending TPS because it was temporary. It was never permanent.
As an American of Haitian descent who has grown up knowing of Donald Trump for at least 40 years, who has heard every insult he's said about the Haitian community, who's watched as he removed temporary protective status from 500,000 Haitians and Syrians, and who's voted for him 3 times in a row, I come to you humbly to say that I would still vote for him again. I will bear the burden. I will bear the cross of having to deal with the fear that my compatriots, if not my countrymen, are probably going to be sent home into a dangerous area. And it bothers me, but everything that's out of my control I give to God anyway. But I'm just here for the accountability of it. I'm looking at America dead in the eye and saying that I would still vote for Donald Trump because he is the protector of the American experiment.
In the introduction, he straight up let y'all know that he's American before Haitian. Like, I'm American with Haitian descent, and my Haitian dream is to become American. And I'm not letting y'all do anything to jeopardize where he's at. So he didn't only vote for Trump 1 time, 2 times, 3 times to conserve this American dream. And he's aligned with MAGA. And this is a straight up, American with Haitian descent. I want to respect what he identifies at, because I want people to respect what we identify as Black Americans. But yeah, that's straight out the word, that's straight out the mouth of a Haitian man. On that note, God bless America, and I guess happy 4th of July to those who celebrate it. Somebody told me, since I wasn't part of the original 13, being a Californian with Louisiana origins, that I can't celebrate 4th of July, and I didn't become an American to 1804. Could you believe that? At least my ancestors, 1804. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the Haitian brother, the Haitian, the American with Haitian, I guess, of Haitian.
I was watching a video of this lady explaining what's going to happen now that TPS has been revoked for Haitians. And the comments were full of disappointing, sorry, and hateful excuses of humans. Americans telling Haitians to go back home. The TPS is temporary. Remember all the bad y'all said about us? Now go home. Man, all of y'all are hypocrites. You see when the government mistreats you, but you go blind when it mistreats somebody else. You don't want liberation for everybody. You want it for yourself. The crazy part is, a lot of y'all are talking about Haiti like it just magically ended up the way it is. Nobody ever mentions America's role in keeping Haiti the way it is now. Y'all never mentioned the occupation, the stolen money, the political interference, the destabilization, none of it. Instead of learning the nuance behind the situation, you let bigotry and ignorance control your thinking. But then you swear you care about justice. You swear you care about life, right? Y'all swear you're all about freedom. Unless it's Haitians, I guess. But go ahead, comment your gifts, your TikTok slang, your other stupid shit I'll be leaving in the comments. I'm just tired of all of it, man. I'm tired of the stuff that's going on now. I'm tired of y'all niggas. I'ma see y'all.
Black Americans has a message for Haitian immigrants, and some people are not going to like it. For years, Black Americans were told to put everybody else's struggle first. March for everybody, speak for everybody, risk everything for everybody. But now, Haitian immigrants face uncertainty over TPS and possible deportation. A growing number of Black Americans are saying, "We hear you. We see what is happening, but we are not going to abandon our own problems to fight everybody else's battles." And that message is hitting hard.
This is the time for all of us to raise our voices and to say this country is also our country, is also the country of our immigrants, because we are the one who built it.
Here we go with the bullshit. See, that's when it moves me.
The cries of Dr. Gerald Gabeau, the Haitian immigrant in charge of the Immigrant Family Services Institute. She's reacting to the U.S. Supreme Court ruling Thursday that President Trump has the power to end temporary protected status for Haitian and Syrian immigrants, meaning some 45,000 Haitians on TPS in Massachusetts could be deported.
What exactly am I going to say to those 100,000 children who were born here and whose parents are on CPS and can be at any time deported?
Haitians and Syrians are here on TPS because they fled war, gang violence, and hurricane wreckage.
This is that bullshit. Now she gonna get her funky ass up there and say, this is our country because we built it. What did they build? And y'all do not get up here talking about y'all founded Chicago and y'all built New Orleans. Don't nobody want to hear that bullshit. And how y'all fought in the war where y'all literally were slaves and recruited by the French and they have no goddamn choice. I don't want to hear it. It is a slap in the face to Black Americans with a long lineage-based FBA, if you want to say, Black Americans, when immigrants get up here spouting that bullshit. It is a slap in the face and is disrespectful to our ancestors who actually did pour their hard work, blood, sweat, and soul into building this country. Once again, and we've said these things, I've said it a million times, coming into a home that is already built, reupholstering some furniture, doing some plumbing, swapping out a light bulb, fixing the flooring does not mean that you built the house. Coming to a dinner that's already been serving food, restocking some groceries, cleaning the dishes does not mean that you built the table or provided the food. Like, I'm going to need immigrants to stop the bullshit. And at the end of the day, if you guys, I think I saw Sister Bridget, shout out to Sister Bridget, I looked at the comments in this video, and she said either they were fighting the war in 1802 or 1804, or they were over here in the USA building the United States of America. You can't have it both ways. This is not Burger King. You can't have it your way. Pick a side and stick beside it and stay there. You all were not over here building the entire country of the USA, especially when you started coming over here a good decade ago for temporary protection status. When you came over here for temporary protection status in the 20 goddamn tens, you wasn't building it. If Johnny had 5 apples, bitch. So when y'all came over here because of a hurricane or some natural disaster, a few some odd years ago, we're talking about in the new millennia, y'all built America. The Syrian people that came over here in modern day times, escaping a war-torn country, built America when they came over here. I'ma need y'all to stop the lying, stop the grifting, and just say that you don't want to go back to your country. Just say that. But to say, oh, we built this country, ma'am, whoever that lady is, your accent is as thick as a bowl of cold grits. You didn't build a motherfucking thing in the United States of America. You probably just got here yesterday with that thick ass accent. You are not even Americanized enough to be sitting up here saying, we built the country, if you don't sit your funky ass down. And this is what we talk about when we say that you were constantly colonizing and co-opting the plight of Black Americans. And it's disrespectful because you're disrespectful because you're simultaneously ethnically erasing us and our ancestral lineage. And we're not going for that shit. Now, if y'all built America, go and build your own countries. Isn't that so simple? Isn't that so? That's so simple. If y'all are so great, y'all built a first world country. You have a whole country that's run by you. Everybody there look like you. You're not living next door to anybody oppressing you. You ain't got no systemic nothing. It should be a breeze and a cakewalk. Now y'all got money, y'all got resources, y'all got degrees, y'all have skills. It should be a cakewalk if y'all built a first world country to go home and rebuild yours. What y'all think about this? Spread of us the Brooklyn. Haitians built the United States of America.
Now, listen, this is not about celebrating families being separated or laughing at people who are scared. That is not what this commentary is about. This is about reaction coming from Black Americans who feel like they have spent decades being treated as America's permanent rescue team. Every time another community faces a crisis, Black Americans are expected to show up. But when Black Americans talk about jobs, housing, schools, crime, discrimination, or economic inequality, suddenly everybody gets quiet. And now many Black Americans are asking a very simple question. Where was this same urgency when they were struggling? And this is where the message to Haitians becomes uncomfortable. Many Black Americans are saying you cannot only remember us when you need political protection. You cannot dismiss Black Americans' concerns today, then demand Black American solidarity tomorrow. You cannot tell Black Americans that their history no longer matters, that their economic concerns are selfish, or that they should stop talking about their own communities. Then suddenly expect them to become the loudest voices when immigration policy changes. That relationship has to work both ways. Solidarity cannot be a one-way street. And I think this is the part mainstream media often refuses to discuss. Some Black Americans believe mass immigration has increased competition at the bottom of the labor market. So whether people agree with the argument or not, the concern is real. They look at wages, they look at housing, they look at public resources, they look at entry-level jobs, and then they hear politicians say it's always enough for everyone else. But somehow, when Black Americans ask for targeted investment, suddenly America has no money. That contradiction has created resentment, and now the immigration enforcement is becoming a major national issue. Those frustrations are coming to the surface. For Haitian families, the fear is serious. People have built lives, raised children, worked jobs, paid rent, and created communities. So yes, the human impact matters. But Black Americans are also saying something important. Compassion does not automatically create obligation. You can feel sympathy for someone without making their political fight your personal responsibility. You can say, I hope your family is safe, while also saying, my community has its own battles. These two things can exist at the same time, and this is a message many people refuse to accept. So this moment is bigger than Haiti. It is bigger than TPS. It is also bigger than administration. What we are witnessing is a major shift in how some Black Americans think about coalition politics. The old expectation was simple. Black Americans must always show up. No questions asked, no conditions, no discussions about what Black Americans receive in return. But the era may be ending. More people are asking, what is the benefit to our community? Who stands with us when we are under pressure? Who speaks for us when cameras are gone? And those are legitimate political questions. So the message is not necessarily we hate Haitian immigrants. The message is stop assuming Black Americans owe unlimited political loyalty to everybody. Because Black Americans have their own families too. Their own economic concern, their own history, and their own political priorities. And if other communities want solidarity, then solidarity must be built with mutual respect, not guilt, not pressure, or entitlement. That is why this conversation is becoming so intense, because for the first time, more Black Americans are openly saying, your emergency does not automatically become our responsibility. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Do you believe Black Americans should stand on their own community first? Or do you drop your opinion in the comment section below, and kindly remember to keep it respectful. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit the subscribe button and join our family. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.